For many of Hurricane Katrina's youngest victims, there will not be a lot of joy this Christmas. But an unlikely American hero, a 5-year-old boy from Nebraska, is trying to change that. His inspiring story proves that a small kid with a big heart can make an enormous difference. Making sense of Hurricane Katrina's devastation may seem overwhelming, but through the innocent eyes of a child...
Katrina kids.
Right, but what happened in that hurricane?
Squished the toys away.
In the water, huh?
In the water, right.
5-year-old KJ Lewis had an idea. He would gather toys from his home in Omaha and send them to needy families. A simple gesture that struck a nerve.
KJ's Carts for Katrina's Kids.
After KJ's mom contacted several local stores, customers began donating toys by the cartful. And before long, over 2,000 pounds of toys were collected and ready to be shipped to Cleveland, Texas, a small town near Houston that had just absorbed hundreds of Katrina evacuees when Rita hit.
Cleveland had lost power for almost 2 weeks. We still got homes that are still damaged that people are living in that have nothing. When it comes down to when you're just trying to survive, the last thing you're going to go out and buy is toys.
Hugh Young is with a church group that's helping victims of both hurricanes.
And what's happening this year with all these hurricane victims is they're having to pick between giving their kids the fantasy and the dream that they look forward to all year, Christmas, morning, or food.
It's a choice these families no longer have to make. There are presents this year, lots of them.
All right. Hey, ladies, y'all wondered who collected all this stuff? This is KJ.
Hi, how are you? Good job. You did a really good job.
KJ came to Texas to see firsthand the impact that one child's vision can have on others.
Thank you.
The Otis family had evacuated New Orleans, and their message was simple. Thanks to KJ for giving them and everyone else in this room a Christmas.
Well, it probably would be a bit different from for a lot of people without the kindness and giving from KJ.
Most of the presents will remain wrapped, at least till Christmas, but some are a bit hard to wrap, like this bicycle that KJ helped deliver.
I brought you that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What had been such a dark season for these children has suddenly become brighter. And KJ's reaction?
It was just awesome.
It was an effort several weeks in the making, and now to finally see it through, to see the joy and the smiles.
Much better. Feels much better.
KJ just wanted to help a few kids. It turned into a lot. It's neat to know that people still care, people still have an open heart to do something, but it takes a 5-year-old sometimes to open us up.
We love you.
Amen.
Merry Christmas.
While KJ enjoys giving, he did not leave Texas empty-handed.
And we're giving you an award, and we're recognizing you as a champion of compassion. This is for you.
Hey, give KJ a big hand. Amen.
Oh, what a neat kid. KJ's idea inspired a lot of people in Omaha. Aside from those who gave toys, a local trucking company donated the shipping costs, and businesses chipped in to fly KJ and his mom so he could see firsthand how he helped the children.
What do exiled children from New Orleans, a life-threatening burn victim from Nebraska, and families of troops serving in the Middle East have in common? They've all been helped by an organization called KJ's Carts for Kids. KJ's Carts for Kids is a nonprofit organization dedicated to improving the quality of life for children and their families who have experienced a life-changing event or illness in their lives. The annual event celebrates the community coming together to share compassion and offer hope. In the aftermath of Hurricane Katrina, a 5-year-old boy named KJ Lewis wondered what he could do to help the children he saw on TV, those refugeed and who had lost their toys as a result of the storm. In his concern, he gathered his own toys and asked they be given to the children who had lost everything. From this act of kindness, KJ's Carts for Kids was born. In just a few short months, the first KJ's Carts event, a toy drive, resulted in more than 2,000 pounds of donated toys to be shipped to Houston. They were wrapped in time for Christmas and given to those kids made refugee by Katrina. The next year's beneficiary for KJ's Carts for Kids was Clayton Hildreth, a child who had been badly burned in a fire. Clayton is a young man full of hopes and dreams, but with obvious obstacles to overcome. KJ and the organization learned that Clayton needed a special computer for school, and the 2006 fundraiser celebration provided the money to purchase the needed computer and a start on Clayton's college fund. In 2007, KJ's Carts urged the community to give back to the military families who sacrificed so much for our freedom by donating gift cards for the annual fundraiser celebration, a patriotic picnic. Thousands of dollars in gift cards were collected from the community and distributed to military families. The patriotic picnic offered lots of free fun activities for kids, rides, face painting, clowns, BMX stunts, and live bands. The featured speaker was Clay South, a Marine who had survived life-threatening wounds in Iraq. His encouraging speech reminded attendees of the sacrifice of all military families. KJ will be the first to tell you it's not about him. KJ is a champion of compassion, but the mission of KJ's Carts extends beyond organizing an annual fundraising celebration. It seeks to inspire other parents and children that you're never too young, never too small to make a difference. KJ's Carts seeks not only to bless children who've experienced an unfortunate event in their lives, but to spark compassion in kids to help others less fortunate, and to be able to see firsthand how they brought hope to another. And that is something to celebrate. To find out more, log on to kjscartsforkids.com. Find out what difference you can make.